Okay, so let's be real for a sec. Prepping for customer service interviews, it can be kind of nerve-wracking,
Uh,
like even if you've done it before.
It's so true. It's like it's such a common job, right? But those interviews, they can really throw you for a loop.
Totally. So on this deep dive, we're ditching those generic tips and going straight to the good stuff.
Yeah. We're talking insider advice from interview expert Richard McMunn.
He's got your back with like common questions, those insider tips, and even some word-for-word answers, which is amazing to like practice with.
Seriously, what's so great about McMunn's approach is that he doesn't just tell you what to say, he tells you why it works.
Exactly.
Like he gets inside the interviewer's head,
Yes, which is so key.
which is pure gold if you want to like nail that interview.
Absolutely. And he starts off with a question that honestly trips up so many people,
Yeah.
even though it seems so simple. Tell me about yourself.
Right.
McMunn, he really emphasizes like nailing this one because it's often your first impression.
It's true. That first impression is
Yes.
so important. And not only does like nailing this answer kind of like build your confidence for the rest of the interview, but it also showcases your communication skills,
Right.
which are like essential for customer service.
So important. It's like setting the stage, right?
Absolutely.
And this is where McMunn's advice gets like super practical. He's
Mm.
like, tailor your answer to the specific job description.
Yes.
Don't fall into that trap of giving like a generic life story.
Mm.
Highlight those skills and experiences that they're actually looking for.
Exactly. Like show them you've done your research. You see yourself in this role, not just any customer service position.
Totally. Like you're bringing your A game.
Yes.
And to give you a taste of like how practical McMunn gets, he even provides a sample answer.
Wow.
And he focuses on those key traits, like hardworking, team player, having the right knowledge base.
Right. The basics.
But one thing I thought was interesting was this emphasis on flexibility,
Oh, that's a good one.
which in customer service, so important.
Oh, huge. Especially like in customer service where schedules can be all over the place, right? Customer needs, they're always changing.
Yeah, you got to be ready to roll with it,
Absolutely.
which any employer would love.
Okay.
Moving on to question number 2. Why customer service? And McMunn, he nails it when he says that interviewers are really trying to gauge your motivation here.
Yeah.
Like they want to know, are you genuinely cut out for this?
It makes sense. I mean, they're looking for passionate employees because those are the ones who deliver that exceptional service.
For sure.
And then you get those happy customers,
Exactly.
which is what they want.
Exactly. Happy customers, stronger bottom line, everybody wins.
Exactly.
So to really knock this answer out of the park, McMunn suggests a few key points.
Okay.
First up, highlight your genuine enjoyment of interacting with people.
Right. Which, let's face it, that's a big part of customer service.
Oh, huge.
You're going to encounter all sorts of personalities.
That is so true. Every single day.
You have to be able to navigate those interactions well.
Yes. And then emphasize how you thrive in those fast-paced, ever-changing environments.
Right. Because no 2 days are the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And McMunn also recommends mentioning like the skill development opportunities that come with these roles,
Ooh, I like that.
which I thought was a nice touch.
Yeah, show them you're in it for the long haul. You're not just there for a paycheck. You want to,
You want to grow.
you want to learn and grow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It shows them you're invested in your growth, which is huge.
Yeah, they want to see that.
All right, let's get into some skills-based questions because, you got to be ready for those.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
McMunn tackles 2 big ones.
Okay.
What are the most important skills needed to work in customer care? And then the one we all dread. How would you deal with a difficult customer?
Oh, yeah. The classic.
But, these are interview staples for a reason. Like,
Absolutely. They want to see how you handle pressure. Have you actually thought about what it takes to excel in those situations?
totally. Like, can you handle the heat?
Right.
So when it comes to essential skills, McMunn, he lists a bunch.
Yeah.
But the ones he really hammers home are confidence, resilience, and knowing the company inside and out.
Yeah, and it makes sense. I mean, confidence shows them that you can handle yourself professionally, even under pressure.
Right.
And resilience, well, that shows them that you're not going to fall apart when things get tough.
Exactly.
Which, let's face it, that happens in customer service.
All the time. And then knowing the company.
Well, that just shows you're prepared. Like you're invested. You're ready to go.
Totally. You're coming in fully equipped.
Right.
Okay, so how about tackling those difficult customers?
Yeah. Everyone wants to know about
Like,
that.
It's going to happen. McMunn advises focusing on, first of all, staying calm.
Yes.
which seems obvious.
Right.
But in the moment,
It's harder than it sounds.
so important. Then, actively listening to their concerns.
Right. Which, sometimes people just want to be heard.
That's it.
Just acknowledge what they're saying.
Exactly, and then finding a solution, obviously.
Right. That works for everyone.
Exactly. It's classic conflict resolution, but applied to this world.
Exactly. You have to show them that you can, like, de-escalate the situation while still representing the company well.
So important.
Because you don't want them to think that you're going to lose it when a customer loses it.
Right. Because, let's be real, it happens.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 2 more questions that I think trip people up. What is good customer service?
Ooh, that's a good one.
And what are your greatest strengths?
Right. Okay.
And the first one, honestly, I found it kind of tricky.
It seems so simple.
Right.
Like, anyone can say being helpful,
Right.
but McMunn, he digs deeper.
He does.
He says it's about understanding the essence, like exceeding expectations and creating like a positive, memorable impression.
Yes, and he brings up such a good point about online reviews,
Oh, yeah.
which, I mean, in today's world, everything's online.
It's everything.
And McMunn's ideal scenario is that people want to rave about their experience online.
Yeah. Right, because those reviews, they can make or break you.
Totally.
So showing that you're aware of that you get the bigger picture, that's important.
Yes. Okay, so then strengths.
Right. The strengths question.
McMunn's advice here, again, tie it back to the job description.
Always a good strategy.
He gives examples. Being efficient, being a quick learner, strong communicator.
The classics.
Right, all essential.
Yeah.
But he also stresses authenticity.
Yeah.
Which is huge because I think people can spot a fake a mile away.
100%. And don't underestimate, being self-aware here.
Oh, that's so true.
If you can really articulate your strengths, that shows that you know yourself, which is so valuable.
Yes.
Any team would love that.
It's like you know what you're good at, so you can really contribute.
Exactly.
Okay, time for that classic, what is your biggest weakness? Question.
Everyone's favorite.
Right. McMunn's advice here actually surprised me. He says, avoid that cliche of, I'm a perfectionist.
Oh, yeah.
Which, I mean, let's be real, it's become such a canned response.
Totally. And honestly, in customer service, authenticity is key.
Right. It's everything.
Yeah.
Right. You can totally see right through it.
Yeah, it just comes across as, not genuine.
Totally. So instead of defaulting to perfectionism, he suggests using, and this is interesting, impatience as a weakness.
Okay.
But here's the key. He says to frame it positively. So emphasize, that drive to get things done,
Okay.
but also commitment to improving.
Oh, that's good.
So you're acknowledging it. You're not trying to pretend like it's not there.
Exactly. It's like, hey, I'm working on it.
Exactly. It shows, self-awareness. Okay, you ready for this last question?
Yeah, hit me.
This one, I love this one. What's the best customer service you've received? And what made it so memorable?
Oh, I like that question.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Because it kind of flips the script.
It does. It makes you think about it,
Right. What do you value?
Yeah, what does good customer service actually mean to you?
Exactly. And McMunn uses this great example in the video. He talks about a time he went to a restaurant
Okay.
and everything was amazing. From the online booking experience to the waiter to the, they even gave him complimentary drinks at the end.
Wow.
So that's whole start to finish.
It's the whole experience.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
not just one interaction. It's that feeling you're left with.
Right. And it shows them that you get it. You understand what it takes to go above and beyond.
Yes. So as you're gearing up for these interviews, McMunn gives you some awesome answers to practice with.
He does. He gives you the tools.
He really does.
Yeah.
But I think the takeaway, the biggest thing is be prepared and not just memorizing answers.
Right.
Do your research on the company.
Yes, 100%.
Understand their values.
What are they all about?
What are they all about? Their culture. What are they looking for in an employee?
You got to do your homework.
And then you can weave that in.
Yeah. Show them that you're not just looking for any job,
Yes.
You want this job
This is the one.
at this company.
Yes. And you know what? Practice those answers out loud,
So helpful.
even if it feels weird.
Oh, I know. I used to talk to my dog.
Me too. It's the best practice.
It is. You get used to hearing yourself say it.
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
then when you're in the interview, you're not oh, wait.
It just flows naturally.
It just flows.
Oh.
Okay. Last thing, and I think this is so important.
Okay.
Let your personality shine through.
Yes.
Customer service. It's all about connecting. So relax, be yourself, show your passion.
Yeah, they want to see that enthusiasm.
They really do,
Cool.
because that's what's going to make you stand out. So yeah, preparation is key,
Absolutely.
but it's that genuine enthusiasm, that desire to help, that's really going to make a lasting impression.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Good luck out there, everyone. You got this.